Now, our resident curmudgeon finds inspiration in an unexpected place. I've been thinking a lot lately about my color computer. You see, I have been using it less lately than I used to. I'm the kind of person who always likes to try new things with my color computer. But lately, I've been finding it harder to discover new things to try. I guess I could look on social media, but I never really did get into that. Anyone who knows me won't be surprised. But I learned something new. There's a group of people who get together every Saturday to talk about the CoCo. They call themselves the CoCoNation, and they say they're the world's leading live weekly talk show featuring the color computer. They talk about the CoCo siblings and its cousins, too. They even talk about its red-headed stepchild. I've heard they've got some nitwit doing commercials for them. He pretends he's Sally Struthers. The CoCoNation live show has changed my relationship with my color computer. I find that I'm using it a lot more again. I really like the CoCoNation live show, and I think you will, too.
The CoCoNation show is an unscripted, live, and interactive broadcast. Anything can and will happen. The views and opinions expressed by members of the panel and the live audience are their own, and not necessarily those of the CoCoNation show, its sponsors, affiliates, or subsidiaries. Open minds are encouraged, and a sense of humor is recommended. Thank you for being a part of the CoCoNation.
Radio Shack? Okay.
What?
The 80s called.
Welcome to the CoCoNation, the world's first live and interactive talk show featuring the Tandy color computer and its hardware cousins.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the CoCoNation Show, episode 476.
Howdy, howdy.
Made it through another week without bursting into flames. Almost.
For a lot of people, that's about all they can hope for.
Yeah, well, my car said 112 yesterday, and a thunderstorm decided to pop up. Made it nice and muggy. I thought only Louisiana got that.
Little hot, wet blanket to the face.
Let's see. In the panel today, we start off with Marco.
Hey there, glad to be here. Glad to see you all.
Then, yours truly, the button pusher. Next over, we got Rick Euland.
Greetings from Wisconsin, where summer is officially over. It's been raining for about a day and a half now, and I
Snow
expect
tonight.
we'll never see 85 again. Yeah.
Snow
Missed
tonight,
the
right?
window. Is there any place near you available for sale or rent? Because it's time to go.
right. I'm still here, man. I'm hanging on to this thing.
All right, in the next row, we got Ron Deluxe.
Hey, I couldn't fit my face in any closer, so I used
It's a good thing.
this.
And in the
Welcome,
center
everybody.
square, we've got Kevin Holloway.
Hello, everybody. Center square, huh?
Hey, Kevin.
Tiebreaker.
And let's see. Next over, we got Alan in Paradise. And
All I
Melly.
want to do is scream. Thank goodness it's CoCo Saturday after July of horrible. And behind me, listening in, is Melly, who is in the process of attempting to wrestle ugBasic to the ground and has finished compiling her first piece of code with it. So hopefully games are coming with graphics and everything soon.
Awesome.
Okay.
But she's not Jim Gary, not by the end of the show.
Oh, okay. Next show?
She has something to aspire for.
We'll see.
That's right.
We'll see. Updates to come.
And on the bottom row, we got Ken Waters.
Yeah, sure. Melly is just going to make all of us that are trying to write a game look bad by actually finishing.
Writing one. Right.
Yeah, starting with me, too, because I've got mine project from heck that's been there for years. Yeah.
Years. But it looks good when you show it off.
Boy, those young people, I tell you, they just make us look bad.
Energy and reflexes and all that.
And she might be able to finish it before the hair turns gray.
Right?
It may make the hair turn gray. You never know.
Yeah. See what happened to the rest of us?
Yeah. We're programmers.
Oh, I did see Jim Rye's post about Melly getting on with requesting features. I've got the feature creep covered, guys. CoCo feature creep is happening. It's all good.
We have a stand-in for the rest of us. It's your good hands.
Okay. Well, let's see. Hollywood Squares just shifted on me here. So I think next up was Brian Weasler.
Hello, all. Welcome to the show.
Okay. And next row, we got Paul C.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome back, Paul.
And joining us at the last second to screw up the squares, Bob
You're
Emery.
welcome. We are sorry.
Alright. In the chat. Been busy today already. We start off with Kevin Holloway, Wayne Campbell, Marco, Michael Zwiffle, Brian Blake. Scroll there. Kung Coco Fu. Canadian Retro Things, Jim Rye. J.E. Jones. Chris Dries, Sixy. Tom Erik Gundersen. Brian Walsh. CoCo synthesis. And we're caught up. All right. Where's my buttons? That one, then that one. On, there we go. Okay. Project updates. Alan, show us what Melly's been up to.
Oh, that was just a quick one. I already threw it in.
Okay.
She's working on ugBasic, got first code working, says hello CoCo, and is working on the book 3 Easy Pieces, which is kind of an intro to ugBasic programming. So she'll have a Pong and some other stuff to show off here in the coming days.
Okay. Ken, did you have something?
I did. This is not really a project update or anything. I just was perusing eBay the other day, and I discovered that I think I'm really rich.
Oh.
I found a listing for a TRS-80 cassette for $500 Canadian plus $200 shipping.
Ooh.
So that price plus shipping.
How many deal that good?
How many do you own?
I've got, I think, about 6 of them. 4 of them are in box. So,
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that's a month's rent.
It is more because that's like, well, that's what, 500 Americans. So that's about
Right, you're in good shape. Yeah.
yeah, $3,000 Canadian.
What's the Canadian inflation rate right now?
Well, 500 American is about, or 500 Canadian is about 360 Canadian. So you add on the 212 for shipping, brings it up to about 500 American.
Well, since shipping might be about right since it's coming from the U.S.
Yeah.
Right. I thought you were supposed to do one scam at a time. Either you boosted the price way high or you boosted the shipping way high, but both at once, that's reaching.
I wonder what that chartreuse label says on there. $10?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, right,
I wanted
right.
a discount place.
You see it there?
Yep.
Green,
Right down there.
Yeah, a little price tag. It says $9.95 or something.
Yeah.
David Lord wants to know how much are the batteries. I thought they were free, right? With the card?
Does it still have batteries in it?
The original Radio Shack batteries from the battery card. Yeah.
With some of that white fuzz holding it in.
Permanently fused into the cassette recorder.
Well, no, that's funny. If it was the old Radio Shack batteries, they wouldn't leak.
Oh, then
they went dead.
They're not alkaline.
They were just
They're
a lump
carbon.
there, but that would be a good event. Yeah, still. Wow. $500 taper. I've got a couple of, yeah. Why am I working this hard?
Okay. All right. Next up, Brian, did you have anything today?
Yeah, I got a few things I can share.
Okay.
Let's see here. Get myself mostly organized. Yeah. Switch cameras here.
Look like a weighty box.
Right? Okay. So, oh shoot, what's the guy's name here? Hold on. Stand by for news. I guess at least give them the courtesy. Oh shoot,
If
I
you're
don't have his
giving
last
the
name.
news, you can't say
So Richard, I don't have his last name here. But anyway, he had posted out on the Facebook page that he had some transformers, and if somebody just wanted to pay the shipping, you could have them. So so a couple CoCo 3 transformers and their cords and everything and stuff. So they were
nice.
I prettied up the cords a little bit. They were a little bit. This was the shells, the RF shield. Everything was all in kind of pieces. I got them all back together on little rubber bands and stuff.
Just tied it together so it.
Yeah, just keep it nice and tidy though. But
I think the latest CoCo 2s also use that same transformer.
The same transformer with
the connector's different.
Yeah,
it's similar, but not
sure
the
which.
same.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one was which.
Because
there are actually two different connectors there.
Yeah, the CoCo 3 is the one he's holding. It has the ground in the center.
There you go.
And the CoCo, the CoCo 2 has the ground on one end.
So you've got both kinds there.
Yep.
Yeah, one was
So-
like one was the pegs, and the other one was like a real Molex.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a select. You got a collection here.
Yep. Yep. And I have a box with some other transformers in it as well. So yeah, not that something like this would go bad, but if a person wanted to do one of the
Well,
projects,
they do though. If in a humid environment,
yeah,
transformers can get crappy, and these are nice and shiny. They haven't been.
well, and we have we now have the CoCo 3 board that's out there. So if a person did want to build an actual CoCo 3 from a new board and components and stuff like that, you could have a transformer as well.
There's a
So
part.
yeah, yep. So there's that, and let's see here. So the next thing I want to show you is something else that I just recently got, and that's a CoCo 3.
There it is.
Okay, so the question might be asked, Brian, do you really need another CoCo 3? So that's the story's going to become a little more clear here in a second.
But
So
you don't have that serial number yet.
no, I don't have the serial number yet. So there you go. So anyway, I did get this one though, but I bought it for a specific reason, and so there was no screws on the case.
That's
and
a plus.
the keyboard,
But
the
it's
keyboard
mine.
was just set in here loosely. And there was also some loose components, which I knew
Spare
about.
parts.
Looks a bit rough there.
So I'm just going to leave it right here, and then I'm going to zoom the camera in, and we'll start seeing what's going on. But does anybody see anything obvious?
Well, they took
No
the RAM
gimme
sockets
chip,
out.
no RAM.
Chips missing.
So let's zoom in on that. Let me see if I can operate this camera here.
Yeah.
It's
What
like
have
the-
we done?
The RAM sockets I see, but
Well, let's take a closer look at that because it's not pretty.
The power supply is unplugged.
Not pretty
There's a
here, and
gimme
you'll see
chip
what I
there.
mean here.
what's going on with the top socket?
Well, here, let me get my orientation here. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the screen, and it's not. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to come through very well or not.
Yeah.
But there's little pieces right here. So,
Of leftover RAM chips and stuff.
well, the RAM chips on the CoCo
Sockets.
3 are socketed, but I don't. I mean, these.
They took them out with a chisel.
Yeah, this is the remnants of the tabs or the legs of the sockets themselves.
Oh, they didn't pull
Yeah.
the chips out of the socket. They pulled the socket out of the board.
Yeah, so this is bad here.
Oh my God.
Also, let's see here. Let me see if I can get over here. We're also got some resistors here.
Overachievers.
Got some
Right?
resistors
Oh, took
here
all
that are
these
kinda-
resistors out.
Oh, because we know those go bad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
haven't
let me-
said whether
I
it turns on or
I
not.
see down south they took some resistors out.
6309.
Yep, down here. Yeah.
No gimme.
So, yeah, the gimme chips in there and stuff like that.
Oh, is it?
No, I did buy a computer once. The guy had tried to remove the gimme and he didn't know it was in a socket. So he pried
Oh.
the gimme socket off. But I've never seen anyone pry the RAM sockets off.
Yeah, so let me give it a little bit of an
That's
angle.
new.
There you go. See some sparklies right here?
Just some of the things came off out of the plastic as he was ripping the sockets out
Yeah.
with his
So
big
the
pliers.
PIAs look like they've been modified. There's some blobs on the legs of the PIA. in
So
between
what
the
was
two.
the attractive part?
Well, it was. I picked it up for the price, and it
It
was
was
all
carnage.
disclosed.
Yeah.
Right, and so
Yeah.
I'm going to repair this thing at some point in time. So, but,
Yeah.
yep.
Wow.
Well, you got
But,
to gimme anyway. No matter what, you got to gimme and some PIAs. There's some
Let's
parts
see
in there.
here.
It's worth having.
There's a lot of open solder holes here and stuff like that. Where especially up here, this is really sad up here. But this is where those resistors were.
It's
What the hell
interesting
could
if
they
it's
doing?
if it's mainly physical damage, you can probably fix it.
Well,
It's when they
let's-
tried to desolder things with like
Oh.
braid and they take the pads off. That
Yeah, well, they ripped the traces out there on the corner.
So-
Where those resistors were,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
tore the
yeah.
traces up there. There's these big dents there. Wow,
Yep.
this is going to be a project.
Yep.
Well,
Is this a what not to do lesson?
Right.
You know,
Well,
you always want a couple of parts cores to go with your runners. So
well,
I think
here's
you
an
may
option
have-
too, is that this board might be kind of damaged beyond repair, and so we have what's the guy's name here? Bob, help me out here with his board, the CoCo 3 board.
Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah.
So this might be a candidate, to
He's got the board. Yeah, you could just move everything over. Yeah.
Move everything over. You're gonna have to buy some components, obviously, right? But
Well, the main thing is you got a salt chip and a DAC.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything.
And the gimme, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was a thought that I had as well. Was that you could transfer everything over.
What year is the gimme?
87 gimme. Is that if that's
gold? Yeah, no sparklies. Nice.
You don't really need to replace the RAM sockets though. Just cut them, clean it up, and throw a 512.
Yeah, but all the other
Exactly.
damage. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah,
wow.
If you'd stop at the RAM socket, you wouldn't have to do anything. You can say
But the
trim
price
all the
is,
dead legs off and throw
Yep.
an upgrade in it and call it a. Yeah,
So
no,
how's
this is
this
good for.
Was
But
it
the
sold
price
for
of the-
parts?
What's that? It was
Was it
sold.
sold
Yeah.
for-
Yeah. Well, it was basically sold as is. So and they disclosed that it wasn't working and attempted to repair and things like that. So I mean, it was.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
was.
So I mean, they weren't trying to hide anything. So and that's fine. I appreciate that.
That's good. Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Well, I should have just told you extensively butchered.
Right. So, but so that was a thought that I had is this might be a candidate for the board. So it's still got a case and probably the keyboard is probably in good shape. So, get one of the boards and might be golden.
This is probably a dumb question, but if you put a board on there for memory, would it work? Even though
there's too much other stuff missing.
No,
All the resistors that are
this,
gone.
This is all missing over here. There's some resistors here that are missing.
That's the puzzling. I could understand. Okay, I took the RAM chips out by mistake, but if I plug a RAM board in, it might even still work. But why is all this other crap taken out?
Yeah.
Right.
I'd worry about the other damage causing shorting or something.
Yeah, that's the what's good and what's bad.
Was this Curtis's practice machine?
Oh, that's where his hair went.
But yeah, this is really sad over here. I mean, all the soldering that they did over here. It's kind of hard to see on the screen there, but yeah, you can see some.
Just a big globby mess.
Well, where it's kind of a pale color, where they lifted the trace and they got down to the base.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's a
Even
tough
on the
one.
power plane.
Yep. So.
Okay. Well, winter's coming.
That's in the RGB.
you should bring it
section.
Bring it to CoCo Fest and then have a contest to whoever can bring it back.
Who can fix this?
Yeah. Get some
Bodge
award of
wires.
some
Here's
kind.
a roll of wire and a roll of bodge. Get after it.
But yeah, the part that really struck me kind of weird was like, why remove the resistors, and why pull the sockets out? I don't understand the removing of the sockets.
The sockets could just be stupid, but why would you remove resistors? That's no kind of anticipated upgrade at all. You never pull those off for any reason.
Right. So
that's just stupid. Unless
is that a 6309?
Yeah. Right, it's a 68 right now, but yeah, it could be upgraded.
It's still original. Good thing.
Yeah.
If he got into that would never live again.
So, but anyway, yeah, it was but like I said, the transformers in there, the bottom shield's in there, but of course none of the little doodads that hold this in place are there, and none of the
So how did he get it off without fingerprints all over it? Man wore gloves to take the bottom shield off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, usually he's going to get fingerprinted up a little bit, but but this doesn't have to necessarily be returned back on there again. So yeah, so we'll see. But I mean, it's a good case. The case isn't damaged. The keyboard's in decent shape. So
you got a lot of CoCo parts. Yeah. So
yep,
you're ahead.
Using that cassette price as a base.
Oh yeah, that's $1,000 right there. Easy.
So anyway,
yeah, I think that'll actually fix right. Just add those resistors back, and it'll probably fire.
Yeah, he didn't know enough to really mess it up.
So in the chat, David Lohr says this would never have happened on an emulator.
So, but
Yes, a lot of things never happen on an
I
emulator.
like the resistance is futile comment as well. It is in this case.
So, but anyway, that's all I have for this week right now here. So,
well, that's going to be an all-winter project.
That's a thing.
We got a new power supply for it. If they
Well,
did anything to that.
You do what the car guys do. You park this one next to a perfect working one and say, here's my parked car and here's my rudder.
Right.
You know, everyone will understand.
So, but that's all I got to show this week here.
Okay. All righty. Any other updates? Okay. Let's see. All right. So, Ken, you want to? Shall we go into the game on or your thing?
Sure.
Yeah.
Game on results.
That non-irrelevant thing that we call, what is that?
Well, I don't know. That thing Ken does. You know.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. What is
About 360 games, I think. Or
Yeah.
Welcome
very good.
everybody to the CoCoNation Game On Challenge of the Week results video. This week we played Meteor Mess. We had a total of 13 players. We had Exile in Paradise with 310, Ed Rhodes 335, Coconut Bob 420, 8 Bits in the Basement 470, Tasman 840, Melly 940, Mike Zweifel 965, Doug Venner 1410, Canadian Retro Things 2220, Jim Rye 2555, Dr. Ted 4620, Ken Reichard 6115, and this week's number one score belongs to Brian Walsh with 7870. Thank you everybody that played. We'll see you again next week.
Holy moly.
And the CoCoNation salutes Brian Walsh.
Salute.
Now, what was that?
I was just going to say, good job, Alan, for letting your daughter get a better score than you do.
There you go.
Yeah, he let
parenting.
her get a better score. That's right.
You know.
I just do want to point out that a couple of people that posted screenshots posted the screenshots of the screen at the end of the game with their score. But it's entirely possible that you would have had a better score than that, because the score actually is your highest point that you got to in the game. And you lose points every time a meteor hits the ground. So if you wait until it goes into the high score screen, you might have had a better score. Because the way it works is, you keep shooting meteors, and
that's
however
my excuse.
Yeah, that's what it.
Even though I posted a screen from the high score page, forget that part.
Yeah, no, I realize that, Alan. I know you got a much better score than that. You just didn't want to show up, Melly.
Yeah, that's it.
But obviously a brand new game by Ken Reichard there, who didn't get the best score, so we know that wasn't a photoshopped screen. And based on Atari 2600 and Intellivision game that is a lot of fun. So if you haven't picked it up yet, I do recommend going and picking it up. But obviously, because it's a new game, there's no articles about it or anything like that. So no reviews to talk about. So who all here actually played the game?
Let's review it here. Super frustrating and super fun.
Exactly, just like the real game, just like the original games.
Very fast paced.
Yep.
Experiment with all the controls to find the ones that work best for you.
And
Yep.
no Davenports or sofas.
Read the manual, because there is some things that you can get the controls to work better for you if you want to. So I don't know why we didn't do a dramatic reading of the manual on the Game On Challenge Live, Mark B.
I didn't have a copy of the game.
I could have given you a copy of the manual to read.
Well, guess we didn't think of it at the time.
I guess we'll have to maybe do a dramatic reading of the manual on the next Game On Challenge, just to...
Guess that means it's all your fault, Ken, for not giving him the manual to read.
Yeah. Wait, the other Ken. It's all the other Ken's fault. It's his game.
For writing the manual that he didn't read.
Yeah, there you go. At least we didn't make you read the
Source code?
Source code, yeah.
Not that you didn't try.
I tried, yeah, but you wouldn't do it. Anyways, yeah, really good new game for the CoCo. Fast-paced, colorful, and fun to play. Frustrating. Frustrating as all heck, but I think I only, the score that I got, that was the only time I ever even got over 1,000 points.
All you need is just get over there once, right?
Yep, exactly.
You get on a run. At least that's the way I remember the Intellivision version, and it's been decades since I've had an Intellivision, but the for the most part you would just nah, but then there'd be one point where you would get on a really good run and just you're in the zone. Every time you zig and zag, you're hitting the next rock. It's so perfect. And then eventually you lose that little bubble pops and you fall apart, but I miss that.
Although it's kind of interesting, I did fire up my Intellivision and try it out, and I actually kind of found the Intellivision game to be a little bit easier than Ken's version.
Yep. I remember that.
Because I definitely just trying it again, I haven't played it for a few years, but just trying it again now, I got way further than I did in Ken's version.
Well, part of it's there's a little bit of the difference in the screen aspect and stuff, so the time is different for everything's falling. Which, I mean, this is European hard good.
Exactly. I mean, nothing against Ken's game being harder. It's just you got to try that much harder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So. And actually, when I bought my Intellivision, the very first Intellivision I ever owned about 5 or 6 years ago, I bought that, and it actually came with this game. So that was for the first little while that I had my Intellivision, this was the only game I had for it. So,
yeah, it was the pack-in for a while, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't a pack-in. It was just I bought it on eBay, and that just happened to be a game the guy threw in with it.
Yeah. One of my favorite games on the Intellivision anyway.
Hey, we have some truth revealed here. Brian Walsh says to be fair, he was one of the game testers.
Oh, okay. That explains everything.
Also, Bill Athing says next week he'll be able to share the FujiNet high score challenge feature.
Oh, cool.
Score sharing.
All right.
As you were, Ken.
Yeah, I didn't really have much else to say. Good to know that there's still some more features coming on this game. So go out there. Go to Ken's CoCo Corner on itch.io and buy this game and Ken's other games.
I posted the link in the chat.
Thank you. They are fun games. He does make colorful and fun games.
And frustrating. Don't forget the frustrating. Nightmare Highway is appropriately named, for example, and not just because of the original event that inspired it.
But, yeah. Anybody else have anything to say about Meteor Mess? Anybody? Anybody? Going once? Going twice?
Thank you, Ken.
Yep.
All right. So the other game that we played was Skramble, which very hard to find. This is one of those games that has been hacked. So they changed the original game was Skramble with a K, and they changed it and they actually made it the Skramble with a C because when they hacked it, and I'm assuming that the score, high score list there being all 10,000s is something that was also hacked, which I can never, I really don't like in games because then you have to actually score a certain score to get your name up there, which is kind of defeats the purpose of a high score list.
Means I never get my name listed on there.
Exactly. So hey, if anybody wants to go into the Skramble source code and reset all the high scores to 0.
You could also just hack in your actual score for the screenshot, even if it was below 10,000.
Yeah. But, yeah, so obviously this is a clone of Skramble, the original arcade game, which it's a little bit jittery and a little bit slow, I would say, but it's still a good version.
Bomb all the things.
Yep, and it does have auto fire, so if you, and it's what is it? It's shift and space bar, or you're bombing and shooting. So if you just hold both those keys down, it makes the game a lot easier. That's my tip and trick for the game.
Oh, Tom Erik Gundersen says that the high scores in the original were all 10,000, so those weren't hacked.
Oh, are they? Okay, well, usually when you find the hacked copies, people like to put in scores like that. But, okay. So the original did also have the 10,000. So there you go, everybody. You're expected to score at least 10,000 in this game. I'm looking at you, Mark. B.
Yeah, I know you're not looking at me.
I'll try.
Hi, Ron.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us, Wingnut.
Good afternoon.
I still haven't seen that wingnut hat yet.
Exactly.
When are you going to get that?
Thank you, Ken, for the reminder.
All right, anyway, so I don't know what else there is to say about this. It's a Skramble clone, which is just fun to play. I've always liked the Skramble clones. This one, I think, is... I can't. I've played so many clones of Skramble that I can't even remember what the original arcade game was like, so...
Right.
It's one of those things where you think about it. Oh, wait, no, that was the version I played on the ColecoVision. That was the version I played on the Atari. That was the version I played...
Welcome to becoming old. You don't forget things. You just forget which one.
What? Who said that? Who's talking? Have I met you before? Anyways, so that is going to be the game for another week. So, as I said, for tips and tricks, if you hold the 2 fire buttons down, you continuously shoot and bomb, which makes the game a little bit easier. Anybody else got tips and tricks for this game? Going once. Going twice. Bueller.
No, but it's good that you ask.
All right, then. Let's take a look at the live Game On Challenge. Oh my god, I got a lot of tabs open. I think that's this
Ron
one.
R is outside.
What? What's outside? I don't understand.
It's a big bright ball in the sky too.
Yeah, the big blue room, usually.
So, as you can see, when we fired up the live Game On Challenge on Thursday night, we had quite a few people in there right at the start there. We got, 6, 7 people playing, and people chatting, and yeah, it was a fun time. I'm not even sure that anybody even fired up any other games other than the 2 Game On Challenge games. So you can see both the games being played there. You've got Meteor Mess and Skramble.
Really is putting color in color computer on that screen there, isn't it? The scrambles coming across.
Scramble?
And the Meteor Mess.
And the Meteor Mess, yeah. But, you know, Scramble is such a common game to play because of that nice bright green screen.
There you go.
You know it. That's how you get that zen just flying through the world there rather than worrying about all those incoming missiles and planes.
Let's see here. Oh, my internet seems to be... I've been having problems with YouTube all day today.
So your internet is back at the cabin, but you're not?
Exactly.
Right.
Actually, my internet at the cabin is better than it is here.
Wow.
There. Now everybody's playing Scramble. Anyway, so if you're interested in joining us for the live Game On Challenge, then it's Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern in the Discord channel Game On Challenge Live. You can join us, share your screen off of an emulator, off of real hardware, use the Play Now button on the archive, and or you could just join us, hang out, and make fun of those of us that are playing games. And if you want to join us in the audience, then that would be on the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel. We stream to there, and you can comment on us, make fun of us in the comments. So,
heckling encouraged.
Yep, because, you know, we deserve it. So 8 o'clock on Thursdays. All right. So, anybody interested in what the game for the next 2 weeks is going to be?
Only if it's good.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Well, it is a game, right? It's probably good to start with.
Here we go. This is the teaser for it.
Not Predator. Good. Okay.
This may look a familiar genre for people.
Yeah. And that's a pre-mutant in the middle there.
And it's a little different with the radar being on the bottom of the screen rather than the top, but...
Right.
Somebody was a fan of the Atari 2600. That's why.
Could be. So, let's see. I'll show you the title screen since nobody's guessing. This is Nerble Force.
Oh, have you played this?
I don't think so. I looked it up. I couldn't see it anywhere on the...
Well, I know it's come up in discussion before, so I thought we'd probably played it. So,
yeah.
Anybody else remember it?
But what's a Nerble?
Like the Kerbals, but
you will find out in the dramatic reading. That is.
Well, like when I looked on the list, I searched for it and I couldn't see it anywhere.
Maybe we played one similar to it.
Actually, we did play it before. So we're going to play Nerble Force again.
Ooh, the rules have been broken.
Really weird. When I searched for it the first time, it didn't come up.
This is a bit of a curveball from the Game on High Council.
Well,
right.
We've done 327 games, and it's getting difficult to find games that we haven't played that aren't just like text adventures and stuff like that.
Oh, it's
back.
It's getting hard.
I've been voting for a start over for a while now.
But on the plus side, we played Nerble Force. Let's see.
Well, 2 years.
2 years ago. 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years since we played it.
The name is so unique. That's why when you mention it, it's like, this sounds familiar. This has come up before.
Well, let's see if we can do better than we did in the last time that we played it.
Ooh.
So I'm going to have to say my mistake, but we're playing it again.
Are you going to Are you going to call out who submitted scores before and see if they can better them?
Right. It's a new
That's my
challenge
question.
thing.
Oh God! Now you're going to make me go back and try
Back
to
and do
find the
research.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to have to interleave the two highest score tables.
I've got like a pile of hard drives over there, and somewhere on there is the old CoCo scores.
But
Okay, what was the date we did it?
Oh, I don't know. It was 98 weeks ago.
It's on the YouTube.
About 2 years. Okay.
But the Game On Challenge video is done, so
Well, yeah, I wonder who played it back then. That'd be interesting, just to see who, like, the differences.
Oh, right. Who was
I
around?
I will try and find it and see what the high score list was and stuff, and we'll compare.
And the reviews are already done. Yeah, this is I see your plan now.
It's easy, yeah.
There we go.
It's like making a new TV show that's made up of clips from old parts of the TV show. Makes it a
Exactly.
really easy week.
The game.
That's exactly what I was doing. This is the sandbox edition of CoCo or of Game On Challenge Live. The cheap one to do because we're just using clips.
Oh, the whole first season was just somebody's memory?
Oh, Kevin
Exactly.
says August 24th of 24.
Okay, there we go.
I
Thank
was
you,
just starting to
Kevin.
delve into it, Kevin. Thanks.
Oops. Okay, I don't know what happened to my computer this morning when I specifically searched for it on my list and it wasn't there. I swear it was. My search thing didn't find it.
Like you said, every time we do another game, that reduces the amount of chances of finding one you haven't done before.
Exactly. And I'm getting to that point where I don't know if it's because I'm old or because I've been doing this for so long, but I look at games and I'm like, ooh, that looks like a really cool game. We should do that one. Then I search and I'm like, oh, we already played that game. Oh, I don't even remember that.
I think the idea of challenging our past selves has merit.
There you go.
We could, we did this game 5 years ago. Can you beat our score? And then I'm losing to my own score. That would be.
And then you post your old score.
I will, for people that actually, I will bring up the high score from the old one and compare it to the high scores that are submitted this time.
Ooh. All right, so you got to do better than your old self, which unfortunately entropy works the other way.
Other way. Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be a little work.
Not with this time. Oh, no.
And 2 years ago, would that be a Buck Owens high score or a Dr. Ted high score?
Probably still Buck Owens. Dr. Ted. Yeah, I think
Could be
still Buck
Dr.
Owens.
Ted. That's pretty close to when
It
Dr.
could
Ted
be,
started.
yeah, that's kind of.
And there's always the
Okay.
Taz curveball.
Find out next week.
Find out in 2 weeks.
Or
2
the
weeks.
challenge live.
So, yeah, we're going to play Nerble Force again. Thanks for noticing that, Mark. Putting egg on my face.
Yeah, like best I could do here.
No one would notice with that shirt anyway, so you're fine.
Well, yeah, none of the egg got on your shirt. You're good.
Actually, I've got to look back and I got to wear the same shirt for the video.
Oh, perfect.
Oh man, David Lord says the older you get, there's no such thing as reruns.
But yeah, so
the
that's
game.
it.
Let's
That's
do
the
it.
game.
And I'm sure Melly will give it a shot for sure.
That's good.
So let's see if she shows us all up.
Now I can't remember what we did for the difficulty on it, but I think I chosen Space Commander for this one, which is the second difficulty level. Because you got Space Cadet, Space Commander, Starship Captain, and Starfleet Admiral.
I need to choose the cook level there.
Space Cook.
Yeah. airlock repair guy level, something like that.
Mess cadet.
There
How
we
do I
go.
turn this thing on again?
Waste management engineer level.
Oh no, that's what I do for a day job.
Oh. Well, then you should feel right at home.
So this looks like episode 376 is the one with the 24th of August.
All right. So we have homework and games.
Yay. Homework.
AI robot. Go back and
I realize this is 476. That was 376. So next week we do 276. How does this work?
Yeah. Or we just start tracking 100 pack.
There we go.
Re-loop like
There we
ground.
go.
Oh, you know what, Ken? This seems so notable because the other game we were playing was the one that was nice and responsive, but it just didn't work quite right. I'm going, damn, this would be a really good game if it just wasn't so unpredictable.
Which one was that?
The one just before Nerble Force. It's
okay.
The one where the ship is when you're shooting, you're swinging back and forth with.
Oh, that 3D one, 3D fighter.
Yeah, it's the one that's like, this is so frustrating because it just worked right. I mean,
that one. The problem was that there was, if you played it on certain computers, it crashed after the first level.
Right.
Hi, Erico.
Oh, that's what happened.
I was like, I didn't share that. What?
How are you doing? Good day. Just give me a second.
All right. Well,
here.
I think Erico wants to show something off. So
he does.
All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Sorry for being late. I've just got past being very sick this 2 weeks. I'm much better now, but my face doesn't look as good. So don't worry about that. What I just would like to do a little project update. It's about the tank game I've been doing with ugBasic for the
Yep,
CoCo
game
1
Oh, yeah.
Let me compile this and share the screen with you guys. Let me see here. There's one. This one. Okay. I'll see to share with sound because I've implemented a little bit of it. Sound. And I recall last time where is it here? The speed frame per second last time wasn't fast enough because I was sharing the whole desktop, but I believe this time if I share only the XROAR screen, it will do fine. Can you guys see it?
Seeing the colors, seeing your mouse.
All right, let me just get that to a little bit bigger. Okay, so you see this pattern screen, right? The start of the game.
The secret of the
Yeah.
So at this point, I can't quite remember what we were, but I think the last week we just had the tank and moving around and shooting.
Yeah, you had like 3 of them following each other.
Oh, we did have 3 already. So I've got here.
Oh yeah.
I cooked a little quick menu, right, with the features the game will have. It's a simple game, right? It's a remake of Combat on the Atari. It's just a tank game, right? Not the plain one. So you have the 2 modes here, the duel, where you can play 2 players and an AI controlled one through a set of rounds, sort of like a best of 3. And this survival here is what I'm going to implement enemy bugs. It's like an eternal, you go through stages, but there is always more bugs. It's just a survival and collect points kind of gameplay. What I would like to show you guys is just some of the simple artificial intelligence of things going around. So I'll get, is that too loud? Oops, sorry, I got that one wrong. I will need to compile this again. hang on.
Live development demo.
Yeah. I didn't, sorry, live development demo for the third time. I forgot to share the audio. Okay, share sound. And that's the screen I'm looking for. So what you see here is a ugBasic loading the disk. All right, so we should be here. If I do press here and space, yeah, I'll get to the AI tanks. Is it too loud?
Nope.
Can reduce the sound a little bit. So this is just the enemy tanks playing around, right? The intelligence is currently very simple, right? I will get back to work with it later up. And I've also been discussing with Marco, both with mine, about the R&D functions of ugBasic and how it sometimes locks itself, right? So we got a set of solutions to work here. And just let me see if it was, I should have added a first player at least. So you can hit the other tanks, they will take 3 shots, and then they will dramatically explode. And that's pretty much it. That's what I want to show you guys. And hopefully this week I can increment some more stuff. Oh, there's the shot. Oh, there, yeah. And the final explosion of one enemy can also destroy the other. So sometimes explosions will chain reaction, right? The last thing, the thing I'm gonna probably add right now is the when it comes to gameplay. This wasn't the kind of like a best game I played back in the days, or a game I was fan of at all. Even the Atari 2600 cartridge, me and my brother used to play pretty much only the plane game, the dogfight plane game, right? And so I was never a really fan of this. It's just an experimentation with a simple game idea, right? Experimenting with objects on screen, how many I can have, and this sort of thing. I checked colors for small bitmaps, like 8x8. So in the tanks we discussed it before. But what I found a little bit not good on the gameplay side is something that got old. I mean, nowadays, if you're gonna play a kind of shooter game of this sort, you are probably gonna do a twin stick kind of thing, right? So your tank can move in one direction and shoot to another. And I've got a way to put that on a single joystick, so, in the sense that you hold the button to hold the direction you're shooting, and you're free to move somewhere else. This little things will make the gameplay better, right? So that's the thing I'm gonna add next. Little add-ups to the gameplay so that the game actually becomes fun, right? And that's it, guys. That's what I have. And you have you can go back here and you have different random generator stages, a little bit more tweaker. Get to another one here. Right. Let me see if I can show you the when things get. Well, see, the R&D here is a little bit more pattern. But that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. The advancements of this little experimental project. And also I'd like to add that I think Molly is going to start doing some ugBasic, and I think she has some good artistic talent. I'm very excited to see what she's going to come up with.
You have a competitor.
Nice, great. The more the better. We got a pastor Potion Maker. I think it's been a little while he doesn't release a game. His games are awesome. So that's it, chaps. Not much else then.
Okay. All right. What do you say we take a commercial break and come back with some news?
There we go.
Hello, everyone. It's your good buddy, your good pal, Amigo, and joined by that dastardly The Brent from ARG Presents.
You're watching CoCoNation.
I feel like that should have been longer.
The CoCoNation show would like to thank the following patrons: AC's 8-Bit Zone, Alex Gayer, Alan Huffman, Barry Tompkinson, Boysen Tech, Brendan Donaghy, Brian Blake, Brian Walsh, Brian Weasler, Kieran Anscombe, Coconut Bob, Daddy Burrito, David Ladd, Derek Smithson, Diego BF109, Don Barber, Eric Canales, Frederick Sagard, Glenn Hewlett, Graham Wabke, Grant Leedy, Henry Strickland, Jason Warrens, Jim Mullis, Justin Larson, Ken Reichard, Kevin Holloway, Mark Castellan, Patrick Euland, Paul Fiscarelli, R. Allen Murphy, Richard Gore, Richard Harding, Rob Inman, Rocky Hill, Steve Batson, Terry Trapp, The Break Key, TJB Chris, Tom C., Tom Gunderson, Tom S., and William Maything. Thank you so much, patrons. If you would like to support the CoCoNation show, sign up at the URL listed on the screen or in the show description.
Hi, this is Mikey N6IL, and you're watching the CoCoNation, the nation's first live and interactive talk show featuring the handy color computer and its hardware cousins.
Get ready for a new level of wizardly technology. CoCo Centipede, coming soon to a theater near you.
The CoCoNation would like to thank our Discord boosters: Boysen Tech, Captain Kirchhoff, Frederick Micro Hobbyist Sagard, Glenside Computer Club, Paul Fiscarelli, Paul Shoemaker, Richard G., and Wingnut 2626. Please consider joining Discord and visiting the Welcome section to see what the community has to offer. Just go to discord.thecoconation.com.
See you on Discord.
When you want the latest in TRS-80, Tandy, Dragon, MC-10, and all of their hardware cousins, no matter what it takes, or where news breaks, from around the world to your nation. The CoCoNation News with L. Curtis Boyle. Today's special guest presenter, Mark Overholzer.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nice clip. Well
We have a news flash.
The newscaster dropped out of the scene, and he's gone. Well, we can start anyway, I guess. Shall we?
Talk about missing his cue.
Right? I'm sure he'll show up in a minute. Yeah, let's go on with...
Yeah, what you got for us there, Rick?
Well, so Lee Perkins has been porting Commodore's Montezuma's Revenge since last winter, apparently, and it's done and free to download. So I guess even our missing national Henry Charles Gernhardt has asked about the game on challenge potential. So Ken, we're going to need a date. So if you could get working on that, we'd all appreciate it.
And a nice thing, Montezuma's Revenge was blessed by the original author. He was and got permission and everything. Yeah.
So we're all legitimate like. And there is a download here, so just grab it. I suppose we could.
That's a great game.
Play a little bit of
I
it.
still have to play it, but it's great. You guys are gonna.
I only ever played it on the ColecoVision, so.
Ooh. The loudness works.
I tried on the Atari back in the days. It was hard to find cartridge.
I turned it down if I could find my turner downer. Oh, well, in any case, yeah, it's working and it looks pretty good. So
Excellent.
I would say hit the download link and you might get one. And then we're moving along with Rich Stevens, who has a fresh link with some bugs removed from the high score enabled downland. It did a couple of, well, you can see here, the
Nice.
keyboard handling was a little, and you couldn't, you know, there were certain things you couldn't do that you now can. So this has been trimmed up and working better. Next we have, who is this? Oh, this is John. No, this is RetroBot. How do we get to RetroBot? Somehow we got to RetroBot. In any case, this guy plays a bunch of Dragon 64 stuff. And if you want just a real nostalgia flash, come here. He's got all of them. Well, you can even get into the essential question. What's the best Joust clone? Continues on in the same thing. If there's a Dragon game and you haven't seen it in a while, you'll see it here. Excuse the music. I hope that's from the YouTube freeware. Okay, in any case, I guess we will just move on because my links are all broken. I guess we're going to Attempt, the gaming channel, who has a high-scored Electron, which sounds vaguely familiar to me. And here he is doing it.
That's very nice. It's similar to Chrome, right?
Yep. This is the other Tron Arcade
port.
Oh, and you go through all the different. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there goes tanks.
And Marco has returned from his Apple sabbatical.
All right. Well, let's let him jump right in on Android Attack, which would be 5B or whatever, something.
So yeah, let's confuse him in the catch-up. Just
yeah, we'll just throw him in right now. I'm going to start the video playing. And
interesting sounds in this version. That's nice. Chrome had some interesting sounds too. Oh, nice.
So yeah, continuing on in the attempts, high score attempts, we have Android Attack. These are all going to, I don't remember the site now. They're all going to some high score site. Level up score. So he's getting CoCo high scores onto the internet, like it or not.
It's a nice Berserk clone.
And then the last bit of gaming news is Astro Blast. I forgot to set all these stuff. Which, yeah, pal, you don't get no colors.
I played a lot of that one.
Good. I'm going to play a lot of this one. So in any case, that's all the game on stuff I found this week. Are you with us, Mark?
So now we go out and make more game on news.
Yeah,
we need more game on news.
For sure.
I figure. Boy, you blazed through the news, game on news fast.
Well, I'm not good at it. I need someone that I can
drag it out.
I need someone to do the presenting, and then I can add the wise ass comments.
Okay.
That's all I can do here.
I vote for Nick Merritt's.
Yeah, he didn't show up. Well, I don't know.
He might still.
Is him and Curtis the same person? You never see them apart. They're always sure to get. I don't know. Never mind.
Sorry, I had to step away. Okay, what are we gonna do? The dragon news now?
Yeah, I think so. If I can kill this and
okay, looks like we got 5 dragon stories this week.
Dragon things to do. We can do dragon things.
John Whitworth, there we go. John Whitworth has another 8 dragon PSUs online, but hurry, he's shutting down for a week starting August 2nd. And afterward, new packaging rules come into play. No soup for the EOU. Essentially,
No
get it now
soup for
or
you!
maybe never. Anyway, Facebook link. There should be a link to his Dragon Plus Electronics domain. We should probably throw that in the links too at some point.
It will be in the show. Well, this
Show
thing
notes.
links. I think this thing links.
Yeah.
We may get there. At one time, yeah. Okay, so if you go to the link in the show notes, you can zoom right into the site. And
Okay.
And it'll all be good.
Okay. Next up, Phil Harvey-Smith has Original Dragon Pro and its clone side by side. Oh, look at that.
This is that 6-part case top he made.
Yeah.
And,
Came out nice, very nice.
I got to say that's absolutely usable. I would like such a thing. He needs a bigger table, but other than that,
little cluttered, is it?
A little full
and a little small.
I'm not trying to do everything on the dinette table in the side room because that's Anyway, nicely done. It's looking, and it was printed on a printer that you and I can all afford. You could print this yourself because it's 4 pieces, not one giant thing that requires sending off to a printer shop. So anyway,
looks beautiful. Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, I like those lots. A lot of them.
Right.
Okay. Third story up. Tony Jewell has a proper paper white office. Oh, interesting.
Right. Isn't this nice looking? I could sit here and type all day.
Yep. Beautiful red bricks out the window. Very nice, like the silver Sony monitor.
You might get CQ guy to be ninja going outside there on those bricks. If you look close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking this
along with
nice...
the burly alive plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
it's England. There's never any actual sun.
Yeah, it's like direct sun. What's that?
The best you get is partly cloudy, so and not that very often.
It's like the
nice
plant
monitor,
is dipping
though.
towards the monitor.
Yeah, I could work on that all day.
That's a nice monitor.
Okay, and Tom Erik Gundersen's post. I've been watching this. He's been posting. He's basically doing a proof of concept, the Choplifter game, Dan Gorland's Choplifter, which was done on the Apple II originally and the Commodore 64. And so he's been improving it, putting score, redesigned the chopper design, so it looks a little bit more like the original. He's getting the action down. It's actually pretty slick. This is on the Dragon group on Facebook. Nicely done. It looks just like the chopper.
Exactly. That's coming together.
Yes.
There's no reason you can't do this on the 6809. Nicely done.
Very.
Good job, Tom. Keep working on it.
And that green vector feel is nice, actually.
Yeah, it actually works. It does work.
A lot of the people played it on green screens back on the day because that's what the Apple IIs had. So a lot of people have seen it in green. Bring back memories. There should be a second one. He patched it. Oh, that's okay. You got the second one up.
Yeah, this is mainly just here for the link. You can download from here.
Okay.
To get the Alligata.
Hopefully he'll push this up on the forums on World of Dragon as well, so people who don't have Facebook could participate. Okay, and last story, Simon Jones. Simon Jones? Yeah, okay. Has intense jail bars. Ever read about the D32 video?
Yeah, look at this. Look at the intensity of
Is that a hardware problem, or are we talking interference?
The dragon always does this, but this dragon is doing this
extremely
extreme. So far, the bottom border doesn't even work right.
That's how my CoCos usually look.
That's the blacker than black is actually too black in the jail bars, and it's confusing the sync. It's really, this is bad. Anyway, a lot of people have got suggestions. If you have this problem, you might want to read these. If you don't have this problem, you maybe want to contribute. Because apparently John Whitworth is composite is the big fix, but Dragon 32 does that, I think, is what we're taking from the comments here. And,
okay.
You can make it
it's
better.
Just, this one's extreme.
Or you can just eliminate the, yeah.
It could be a display. It could be the display is overreacting to the lousy dragon signal. And
here and back in the day is when we just turn the contrast down until it goes away.
Exactly. But you don't always get that nowadays, you know.
Yeah, but the lower border is very strange. Contrast might not fix that.
Yeah, that's the whole. There's some confusion going on there for sure. In any case, he certainly has a problem, and a lot of people have chipped in to try to come up with solutions. Hit the link here, and if you have this problem, maybe some of these will work for you, especially if your display isn't this bad. I mean, that's extreme. I've never seen it tearing on the bottom like that. Anyway, as far as that one got.
Okay, up next, it looks like we have the CoCo 123 news.
So we might, well, we would if my tabs would. I want you to open, please.
Looks like we have 12 stories today.
And go over here. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, CoCo 3. Tom Seagrove notes that the CoCo 3 was 41 yesterday.
Ooh.
Giggity.
A lot of people noticed that. Let's see, we had a certain infamous individual has
oh, nicely done, Ron.
At least prompted up a badge. He got some flack for it.
What? So Ron, those available on your page, Ron's Garage.
Win some coins.
I think this is a good use of AI. Made a nice thing without having to spend a week.
We should mint a coin on that.
Oh yeah, yep. Commemorative CoCoNation coin.
It looks like a badge if you're a police officer.
Right. Oh, it would get you in one side of the jail anyway.
Yeah. If you could see it close, you'd see the bottom two 6809, 6309, and then there's two SD cards at the bottom. See it?
I see them. Yep. Oh, nice zoom.
Oh, okay. There
celebrating since 1980.
46 years, right?
Right.
Yep.
Right. Why not?
Quite a lot.
Nice job, Ron. And I believe there's one other post, which was Boise Pete's.
Actually, Boise Pete posted one and it vanished from my Facebook.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not sure why. So I
remember seeing it. So okay,
it was
there was a post from Boise Pete also. Thank you, Boise. Okay, moving on to the second story. Rich Stevenson has news on the FujiNet VT100 terminal, and even better, a download link. So it looks like there is a spot to download.
And let's see where it takes us. Oh, internet is sleeping today.
This is a great website, by the way, the BBS guide. It gives a list of tons of dial-up and telnet available BBSs, host platforms, and
data.
better than that, URLs and phone numbers.
Because I believe someone brought that up in the comments. Where do you find links that you can use? Well,
yep. Go to the BBS guide, telnet guide, BBS telnet guide.
Oh yeah, and here is the link for the FujiNet terminal to use.
To download it. Okay.
So find this in the show notes, and
it's a TNFS link to the FujiNet server.
So you can just get it by starting your FujiNet up and going.
And go to that URL, yep.
Go get it and then use this BBS guide to go play.
And if you have a BBS or know someone who does that's not on the BBS guide, please ask them to add it to the BBS guide so we can
Exactly. Because searching for online BBSs with something like Google is gonna, wow.
Not so much today.
Not so much today, exactly.
A big old query string to make that work. Okay. Huh? And then, you know.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Did it again.
Oh, this is a game, isn't it?
Yeah, Rich Stevens has another high score game. This is 2B, I believe.
Right. Demon Attack.
Oh, man.
More high scores. This guy's going to cause a problem.
A good one. Maybe this is what we start the game on challenge for.
Oh, chasing the high scores on FujiNet.
The FujiNet online high score computable ones and start etching some scores in stone up there.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, wait, that way I won't be able to Photoshop my scores in. That's not fair.
You'll have to hack FujiNet.
We feel bad for you. Small world's smallest violin.
We already have a list.
I do have the FujiNet here with me. It's just a matter of getting my CP400 up and running back again. And first thing I'll do, I'll be trying these high score games.
Excellent.
And Demon Attack on that is such a good choice. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, he's picking games in a good order.
Yep. Third story, Lance Schaffhausen. Team Melty presents CoCo Desk.
CoCo Desk.
Which, yeah, it's
a GUI.
There we go. We got there. I don't think we really need this. There's no information in there. So yeah, it looks like he's doing a very multi-viewy GUI.
Kind of reminds me a bit of Bob's Color Fog too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very similar, like the MS-DOS menu programs that used to be really popular.
Just less colors.
Yeah, Beretta has one as well. So neat.
And he's providing the normal like Sidekick kind of apps. So you have a notes and a calendar, and yada yada, and then you have a different screen where you can just do whatever you feel. Let's see, there's a link somewhere in here to the different scene section. It does change. I swear I've seen it.
I see he claims it has a real-time clock.
Oh, it needs a trash can icon too.
Yeah, look, there's a clock down there.
There's the thank you, Erico. Where's the trash can? And where is Nick to make the trash can?
Oh, there's no trash can.
He needs to offer his services.
Oh, well, it's a work in progress, so we can congratulate him on a good start, but he's got to get to the trash can. He's going to have to license it from Nick, so we're going to have to start some talks, right?
It's funky the way he's drawing the fonts.
Yeah,
he's drawing from top to bottom and from left to right.
Bitmaps.
Yeah, it looks like it's a bitmap. There's no optimization been done yet. This is obviously just doing it.
Yeah, if you're gonna draw those, you should draw them from left to right so that they
very nice minimalistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be useful, especially if it's small and a good little launcher is nice to have. I'm not going to discourage anyone because I would have never done anything if I'd listened to people. Oh well, in any case.
So what's that running on it? 1, 2, or
seems to be 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was the 1 and 2 version, I do believe.
Okay, looks like we're on to fourth story, which is Don Sorensen does an all the wrong things. Started so promising. So what is he trying to do here? Is that that's a CoCo board? It's like
so
a
he
CoCo 3
wanted to
board.
do a 6309 upgrade.
Okay.
And
It's got
he
a silicon
began that,
mat. It's got
and
his
he
CoCo 3 board out.
got her out there and desoldered it, and then
He didn't pull out that RAM, did he?
no, he's a little better than that. But the transplant did not succeed. Now you'll notice he was going to need to do some top soldering because he didn't use a vacuum sucker, I think, right, or something. In any case, the sockets he chose were not appropriate for top soldering because there's big overlaps.
Yeah.
You aren't gonna sneak a soldering gun in there. So in any case,
Machine pins. Yeah.
Exactly. So the crowd introduced him to bodge wires.
Here's your 30 gauge Kynar wire.
Which there you go. Whip this out, and that's what you do. And so if you have any helpful suggestions, well, I guess he's moved along. And
that is a very famous desk this week. On the CoCo Discord, we have been visited by a series of AI bots trying to sell Don's stuff, but not by Don.
Or him.
Oh, really? This has been captured.
Those pictures with his desk in it have been being reposted around various Discord communities. So you might want to be on the lookout for anything you're looking to buy here soon. Double check and see if those photos for the object that is being offered for sale haven't
like
already
this.
been posted somewhere else by the actual owner.
Wow. Okay. That's,
on the news of spammers and this kind of people, I'd like to warn you guys that on the Facebook Color Computer channel, somebody took over Mauricio Machi's account for a couple of days, and I think he warned administrators, and the post was down. But somebody took his pictures and his things and entered with something like similar to his name. So I believe it's all fixed now. But every now and then we get this kind of bummers, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's Carlos Camacho.
Yeah. Okay, so we all have to look out for
genuinity.
We're all our brother's keeper.
Exactly. And so, I mean, it's Don, so this point had to come.
So what did we wind up with Don?
Well, he has asked the question in where we at? 4C. What do you keep? What do you sell? Should we have Brian, stage an intervention, or
Wiesler? Is he the right guy for this?
I'm not really sure. But yeah, here's a little bit of more going on, and of course there's a little bit more going on. Oh, now he's bought a soldering station and stuff, so the next time he does a 6309 upgrade, it will work better. And he's only got 4 or 5 traces to rebuild, so a man after our own hearts. I'm not
He did raise an interesting question to post before, question about if you're going to reduce your collection for those who are collectors, how you actually justify these things. And at least here in Brazil, within our collector friends, we usually say things like, if you have 4, you have 1. So people have a lot of CP400s and color computers, duplicates, triplicates, and that's probably a difficult question to answer for a collector. I mean,
oh, that's just like the backup rule: 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So
yes, but sometimes 3 is 1, right?
Right.
It
degrades. Yeah.
It bends a little bit. But for collectors, it's kind of quite a question. It's quite a question, difficult one to answer.
Exactly. We moved another tab. Can you believe it?
Real quick, from the chat, this is a question that came up on Discord. It's been reposted out here. Is on CoCoPie, does anyone know how to change the Becker port's IP address so that Roger H can use an external DriveWire server? So we have a CoCoTech episode option in play. And if someone happens to know, if you can ping Roger H on the Discord or post something up in the chat, could be helpful.
Are we talking about like within the emulator, like Xroar or MAME, or are you talking about the? Okay, yeah, it's like which one are we talking about? I mean, it's like the vector port is a feature of the emulator, and
oh yeah, everything's called a Becker port now, but which?
Yeah, which thing are we trying to manipulate?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like there's no real hardware on the CoCo that looks like a vector port that puts something at that address. So virtualization is part of your emulator. If you tell it where the port's going to be, and that usually configurable through, there's like a vector port configuration. You can change the port number if you need, but most people don't because all the software assumes it's the same number. Sorry if that's confusing, but
So it's in however CoCoPie is calling MAME.
okay, so it's CoCoPie's MAME. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking CoCoPie also had Xroar on there too, and I think maybe even OBCC. So I'm just trying to figure out which emulator we're talking about. As I remember in MAME, like when I run it on Linux, there's a configuration for that quote virtual hardware stuff, where you could change those if you really need it.
Okay. I don't know how the Becker port works. I just know everyone uses it. And I have an actual CoCo, so I've never dealt with one.
Yeah, if I remember the history right, there was a CoCo that was emulated on a was it the Altera? Was it the DE0 one? Or was it the predecessor to that?
CoCo3 FPGA.
CoCo3 FPGA, right. And so basically they wanted to be able to do DriveWire type of stuff. So there was basically pick the unused byte or byte that could be used to basically provide data.
Anyway,
instead of using a serial link
for everybody.
All right, so there's our mystery of the week.
Yes, Roger says VCC has it. Yes, it does. And so does Xroar, as far as I know, but MAME should also have an option as well. I think there's a menu where it has the stuff for when you insert the Becker port DLL, basically, there's a configuration for it. Okay, guess I'll have to look into MAME. Okay, and we'll get back to you, Roger. Which story are we up to here now? Tristan Robichaud?
Yeah, the next tab, Robichaud.
Right, made a Hayes modem out of an ESP32. Twi-term approved, or Twilight term, I guess.
Yes, he's tested it on Twilight term, and that works.
Excellent. So yeah, there's a lot of these that have been built over the last few years. A lot of them using the ESP, like the 8266 or even the ESP32, where you basically put in level shifters to make it work with 232, and then you basically use the Wi-Fi to link to and basically make a bridge, just like you would with DriveWire and its networking function. So these are pretty cool hardware type modems that were linked to Wi-Fi, and then you can use the BBS Telnet list and go check out a bunch of bulletin board systems. Anyway, where's the tab there?
Exactly right. And then check out this.
For some reason, I am in. Yeah, Mark B must have taken off because it's like, wait a minute, we're in gallery view.
Where are you?
I'm asleep.
Blow up,
when it was all black.
Yeah.
There we go. When it was all black, I put it in gallery, and then I didn't pay attention.
Gotcha. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, it was all black because I didn't want to put the next story up until the next story arrived.
Yeah, then I got looking at Facebook. Ironically, the exact same post.
Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, that's cool. But here's the next thing. Look at this. Look at this guy's answer.
To me, it's blurry. So what's it say?
He stuck a magnetic reed switch next to the ringer in his telephone to sense the ring, because you couldn't connect things to the phone company line back then.
Right.
So the ring switch felt the clapper clapping.
Right.
And that turned the cassette on, which is just the goofiest thing I've ever read in my life.
It works though. It's essentially air gapped, but it triggers. Okay.
It's completely legal. Air gap from Ma Bell's wires. And,
galvanic isolation. There's no direct connection.
Anyway, I just thought that was hilarious, so it needed to be brought up.
Oh, so sub-etha. So it looks like Alan Huffman posted a few things about it too.
Oh yeah, and I just
you just closed it. That's okay.
So in any case, yeah, you need Alan Huffman for your research because he's researched everything. Just go search sub-etha, whatever you're trying to do.
Sub-etha software.
He'll have something. He'll have something on it, and it'll be a good start because he doesn't post BS. He's done all these things because he's that hyper guy.
Hard science. Okay, next up, Steve Batson's going to be at VCF West, which is happening right now this weekend in Mountain View, California.
And we've heard from no one.
They're all too busy. I'm telling you, you get slammed.
I suppose, yeah.
Anyway, hopefully next week we'll have some pictures posted up various places, including the VCF Fed website, and we'll be able to go see what happened.
Exactly. I guess we're a little greedy right now.
Yeah. Okay, up next, Frank Ferrer. Okay, finds CoCo 1, not 1, but 4 full-height floppies. Wow. And some all-ball gadget from TI.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. And I think this device is associated with this evil TI device.
It could be.
You know, since we're looking at Facebook posts,
I
have some advice for people that are posting things. If you're going to take pictures of a shiny object, put some clothes on.
Oh my! Too much information.
Right.
For sure. You don't need to show the post, but we understand completely.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a Brazilian ad.
O mais avançado computador computador.
Oh, I remember those joysticks.
Oh, you should check that translated. You should check.
Alrighty. We'll leave that hidden for the masses. Oh, this one started right away.
Oh, that's mine.
Came off of tape, VCR.
It's an interesting thing that the commercials were made with an NTSC television sometimes, so you get correct colors. But that was not you see the green on the picture? That's a poem thing. But Zaxxon was showing, I think it was showing with red. But you get to see the differences in artifact colors.
Interesting. So they actually faked out the displays to have artifact.
Yes, the artifact is different. Yeah, it's actually funkier. It has more colors. Oh, we'll get to that in a few months.
Hey.
Maybe got something to show on that front.
Could you tell us a little about the line here? It's like the CP400 is the ones, the CoCo. These other ones are other like compatibles, right?
Yes,
like the CP200 there is like is that like a Sinclair, like a Spectrum or something?
And some of them are TRS 80s, Model 1, Model 3.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, here's the model. The 500 was like the Model 3, right?
I believe even the CP, I'm not really sure, I have to check, but I believe even the CP200 is a sort of a Model 1. Let me take a look.
Okay.
But these are the computers from Prologica, and that's the company that made the CP400, which is the more famous CoCo clone in Brazil. So they worked with they cloned TRS 80 machines before on their line of machines, and the last one was the CP400. I've played with CP500s too. They're pretty cool, but I've never actually played with the CP200 and 300. Never played with those.
Yeah, it's nice that they were so inclusive that they tried to allow as many options as possible. I mean,
Yes, it's a company that oh yes, you're sure. The CP200 is actually a ZX81, right?
yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks
It's
the Spectrum is what it looks like, or it could be
amongst
a
the,
ZX.
amongst the companies that cloned machines in Brazil, Prologica was the one that got more into the TRS line of computers, right? The others did Apple and ZX, but Prologica was mainly about TRS 80s.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, Rick, moving on to the next story. Lee Bendall is hoping for a plug in a 64K upgrade for his CoCo 1. A plug-in?
Hoping's the key word here, right?
First of all, what board rev does he have? I mean, is it going to be easy like a, Rev F, or is it going to be something hard like a Rev D?
It's always going to be like stacked chips and bodgewares and stuff, isn't it? I mean, there's no easy way.
No, especially the early ones, Rev C, Rev D. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. So
F boards are easy to do.
Yeah, because they had an option already for 64K, so they were already provisioned.
Okay, so there you could just plug chips in.
And set the jumpers. Yeah.
Set a few jumpers.
Yeah, Rev D, you're piggybacking chips and tying lines.
Oh, right. And Rev C, you're a genius if you did that.
And as I recall, I think they even had to cut some traces because of some stuff that was hardwired.
Right.
Yeah, well, on the Ds and stuff and earliers, they used the 3 voltage chips.
Oh,
right.
So you had to go from 3 volt to 1 volt.
Yeah, to the 5 volt chips, and then you had
only.
to. So those lines that previously were used for like -12 and +12 are now data lines or address lines. So yeah, you had to cut them, isolate them from powered, and turn them into address
Repurpose them.
lines.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of hacking to make the early
You'd
ones.
have to make Mark B do it because.
And don't forget, or you'll need a new set of chips.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe some other stuff.
Lots of smoke and bang and even a D board you can put 64K chips on. You don't have to stack.
Hey, I think that's Strick up at the VCF West there.
Is he?
Yeah, he just posted in chat that he's there. He just came into the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's waving his hand down there in the corner.
Let him in while he's here.
Okay, so
this broadcast for a live transmission from VCF West. Take it away, Strick.
Okay, hey there. I'm gonna have the cell phone problem. I meant to prepare like a better way to do things.
Close enough.
There's
There's
yeah,
the main room.
The place with the beams.
Yeah,
the place with the headbangers.
That's the Silicon Graphics headquarters, I think.
I have walked around. Over here, there's Amiga doing a MIDI in an exhibit.
Great.
Cool. Nice speakers.
Keyboard. I
Nice
think you can
speakers.
play. No, I don't hear it.
Oh, what a lovely keyboard.
Let's see. Here's a bunch of boring Macintoshes.
Paper hole.
What is
Bunch
this
of paper
guy?
hole.
Oh, the Agon Light. So this is where they've done the tiny little board with the 6502. And that was one of my inspirations, or one of the proofs of concept for my TFR9. The idea that you could use a Raspberry Pi Pico processor to handle the bus and do everything. And they're doing it that way. It's a nice Apple II. I saw a Trace 80 Model 1 over here. Let's see if I can.
Looks nice and packed.
He's got a neat one. CompuTrainer there with a bunch of logic gates. 1974. And digital computer, 1971. Pretty cool. Hello from CoCoNation.
Hey.
And an analog computer. And
Robot
the exhibit over here was named Early 8-Bit Personal Computers. So they've got a bunch. Look at that digital computer kit from
Oh my God, I
Science
remember
Fair.
Oh, I like those. The gates were made by wiring them in. They never told you you were doing that, but that's how it worked.
Okay, so this is Model 1, right? With an expansion pack sitting under it. Before that, they have a Soul. And before that, they have an Apple One. And it's got the price tag on it, $666.66.
And signed by Woz.
Many of the shirts here is my signature. And I just got here, so I haven't been able to digest everything yet. But I do want to show you the Monster 6502 for anybody who has not seen that. And it would be a challenge to do a Monster 6809. Because our processor has so many more transistors on it.
Be like a
and so
football
much more state within it. But I do want to show you. I'm on the air.
The baby brother.
Oh man, look at that.
Very nice.
So all the best blinking lights and
One has some too. So those are extended clock cycles.
Eric, say hello to CoCoNation. He's the creator of it. And when we get around to the Monster 6809, we're going to let you know. It's going to be hard.
What I could do with them.
Well, EDP80. And that appears to be a real one. There's fake ones all around too.
Right. But this one draws 800 watts by itself.
Oh, and here's a Motorola exhibit. Sun 3 4 megabyte memory board, Sun 3 160, Sun 360. I could have had one of these, but I brought my Sun 360 in and gave it away to somebody last year just to get rid of it. But pulling out the motherboard would have been cool. 350. Sun 2 is down there. Oh, he's got a Sun 2. Well, that's a quick run through. I'll try to get some pictures and post them pretty soon, but it's really hard to demo in here from the cell phone.
Thanks for giving it a whirl. We saw some bits.
Everybody come see us next year in Mountain View, California. From the Computer History Museum, this is your roving reporter. Bye-bye.
Thank you, man in the field.
Okay.
You jump back to the last little bit of news.
Yeah,
Got like 4 stories left. Okay. Steve Ungstad wrote some pretty serious software in the day. He still has the discs, but not the CoCo. He's looking to read these discs on a PC. Other than a general check the archive. Any tips? So it sounds like work for Grease Weasel or something similar.
Yeah, there were some, like PC DOS was an OS 9 thing. I don't know if there was a.
Yeah, Tandy sold a converter. I think it was on OS 9. It read PC disks.
But it could read everything. Okay.
If you got a 360K floppy in Windows 98, you could read and write them directly.
Oh.
I guess that's his question, and he got some kind of go to the CoCo archive and look at these old programs. But if someone had, well, any case, anyway,
So you had to have Yeah, you had to have the right 360K
Well,
floppy
that's the
driver
thing. Yeah, who has a 360K floppy?
for
I do.
not just the floppy, but the Windows driver
I
for
do.
it.
Yeah, and the Windows driver and the computer that will allow you to plug that interface into your motherboard. That's
Normal driver will try to do the high density.
right. So it's kind of a big
So
ask.
I remember downloading a special floppy driver that allowed me to do double density floppies, and I was able to do my 3.5-inch floppies in my little Dell workstation and just pop it right in the side of my CoCo 3P and copy files back and forth.
That's a good point.
That's how I used to do basic development in my text editor on the CoCo, and then I would save it and load it in as ASCII and then resave it.
Nice. Yeah, I have a crappy old computer just because it will take crappy old floppy drives. Has no other purpose. Tape drives. You'll do a quick drive. So that thing is a place of honor on my shelf, even though it's an absolute piece of crap. Well, anyway. So here's the age-old question.
Which one?
Yes.
Can we make a CoCo
From all new
scratch?
parts. We were talking about that earlier today.
It did come up, and there are some suggestions here.
They mentioned the daiquiri and the pepperboard.
Right there in the top.
Yeah.
Gimme Z, pepperboard, daiquiri.
Yep. And then Pedro Pena's Rocky Hill / CoCo 3 board recreation.
And I don't think we have to worry about Tandy Radio Shack since those entities, well, Tandy has nothing to do with Radio Shack anymore. And Radio Shack has nothing to do with Radio Shack anymore.
Computers anymore.
So I don't think we have any problems there.
Oh, no.
So something I've been thinking about is, could we make a 6809? Could we make a 6847? Could we make a 6883 with a Raspberry Pi Pico processor? So they're not as expensive as FPGAs.
Right. So the exact same code still works.
Can we make a 6847?
Exactly. Someone has done FPGAs, right?
I'm sure.
Or
I guess the
6847?
guy in England, the dragon guy, it's the
done everything. Yeah.
John Whitworth.
Yeah.
He's made I don't know if it's a replacement for the 6847, but that's kind of something we need for the CoCo 2 aftermarket.
Right, because everyone in CoCo 3 is going after the gimme.
Yeah, you need a Z or an X.
What if you just want a SAM and BDG? Yeah.
And even the Gimme is an example of a re-implementation of the 6847. If someone's done it in FPGA and has the source code to it in Verilog or whatever those are, that's at least a spec we could go by.
Yeah.
Wonder if they can make an adapter. You can just plug in a Gimme Z into a CoCo 2.
On call today. That would be nice.
Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with the Centipede.
Yeah.
Like my first target is the CoCo 2. I'll figure out how much of this works on a CoCo 3 afterwards. But turning a CoCo 2 into a CoCo 3 is really what I would like to do with the Centipede.
Be a good. That would be a good quest. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know that we need it, but just as a thought experiment, I thought of trying to implement the holy trinity of chips, SAM and VDG and 6809, using the Pico just for fun.
Well, right, because the originals aren't going to live forever, and we don't all want to run software emulators. A hardware emulator would be a nice alternative, especially if it did it properly.
You know, Rick just mentioned that Radio Shack is not really into. I mean, we could create a board like this without problems with either Radio Shack and Tandy. But what about Motorola? Ain't this design a Motorola thing?
It's their design board. They released it to the public and said,
Oh,
"Please
right.
do this."
Oh, so then that's what we should be doing.
And so Tandy did, and we could too.
Awesome.
Yeah, is it this? I think it's the SAM chip that if you look at the application notes or just the regular documentation for the SAM chip has the schematic diagram of kind of a CoCo 1 or CoCo 2.
Exactly.
I followed that back in 1982 when I built my own version.
That's why the CoCo and the Dragon match so closely, and there's no problems with that. We're all doing the reference design.
Yeah. And then choosing where to put the bits, I went ahead and copied the CoCo 1 schematics in hopes of being somewhat software compatible. I'm not sure I ever proved that.
Nice. Oh, we have one more link. Does anyone know who is Prisoner? I'm guessing it's a maze game, a puzzle game.
Yeah, Prisoner 3.
Yeah, I remember
typed in by
it
Brian
vaguely.
Palmer. I think Brian was posting about these a few months ago when he's going through and typing them all in.
Okay, yeah, apparently a couple more eyeballs and it's done now. Woo!
Excellent.
So if you haven't been able to finish the puzzle, maybe you can.
Might not be your inept skills. It might be the game itself. Is
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Guillaume, for doing that. That's our last story for CoCo 123 news, and we don't have any
Hey, Mark.
MC10 stories this week. Yeah.
Mark, can I plug in some news? Just a single one?
Sure.
All
You
right.
got a URL?
Yes, I can share the screen here. It's or I can send it to you. Which is better?
No. You're on here, so why don't you, Rick will drop off and you'll share your screen.
Okay. It's in fact, this is about the it was probably mentioned before, right? I'm not really sure, but I'd like to mention it again just in case and do a little question or two about that. So let me share that. So on the color computer, I create games, right, since the 80s, and I only use BASIC. Always loved BASIC, and I use BASIC for all the machines there are in this world. BASIC is a very famous language, right? Common language. There is BASIC for like everything. And I always keep an eye on different BASICs coming around for different machines that are of my interest. And I have my choices for BASIC for modern desktops. But on the color computer, when it comes to BASIC, we have a set of choices we can use to do games. So my primary choice, the one I prefer best, and I'm diving deep, is ugBasic, right? It has an IDE and everything, so it's pretty. The author is always close to us, so that's pretty great, right? But then you have base to 6809 from Glenn, right? That's an excellent choice too. I still have to take a look. And I stumbled into this a few weeks ago, I guess. It's called CrusyBasic, and it's supposed to support machines, a whole set of machines, including the TRS-80 Computer 123. This is not an IDE, right, like ugBasic or base 6809. It's sort of like a compiler only. So suppose you write your get this a little bit bigger. Suppose you write your test code like this in a notepad, and then you execute the compiler with this command. Now, it's saying here that it's nice that it supports the Nintendo NES. That's a pretty good one, and the Apple II, right?
Yeah.
Machines of interest as well
And
as
the CoCo.
2600.
Good
And
company.
the CoCo. Well, if it doesn't support the CoCo, I'm not looking at the thing. But the thing is, what I would like to ask you guys is, did anybody try or experiment with this? Because the color computer is a very peculiar machine when you compare to these other ones, right? When it comes
Right.
to sound and
I
graphics.
remember this name for some reason. I do not know why I remember this name. Is it
Maybe it was
older?
on the news. No, this is brand new. It's like a couple months old. Right?
Really?
And there's some development log here. It's version 1.1 is like 3 months ago. So
Oh,
I
right,
was
but like,
curious. Sorry?
okay.
So
So
the
it's
thing
been
is,
it's to be at 1.3. It's been worked on for a while.
yes,
So this should
it
be
seems.
fairly mature and
Yeah,
worth
and I would
playing
like to
with.
share this with you guys because I would be curious. I currently don't have much time to play around with different basics other than the ones I'm already into. But it's curious. I would be curious how would this language handle the peculiarities of the color computer? And I wonder if anybody tried it. Did you guys try it? Did somebody on the chat try this one?
I posted the link so people can go take a look at it. I don't know, you'd have to find out what sort of, other than basic text, what sort of extensions they might have added to it.
Yeah. How I wonder how they deal sound and sprites and everything. It's portable APIs like sprites and graphics, cell, image. I wonder sound, right? I wonder how was this implemented, right? If they
Right.
kept
What does it
play
do?
command, if it has like draw command or this kind of stuff. I'm
And
curious.
a very interesting note on that page is it supports compiling old basic listings, including tokenized.
Oh,
really?
Including tokenized. That's something.
Token reader. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So magazine listings and stuff, you might be able to send through it as well. So
Yes, and see what happens. That's interesting. But anyways, this is the little news I brought for you guys. Just give it a try if you have some time. See what happens.
Nice.
Okay. There you go.
Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, the more development tools we have for the color computer, the better, right? Especially those that will run on modern desktops, which are much more comfortable than developing on the real machine. So the more the better, right?
Yep.
It's better to be arguing about the best option than dealing with the last option, right?
For sure. Oh, and I can tell you, at least from the ugBasic perspective, I'm extremely happy with the kind of outputs and the speed, the performance, and how everything is working, the IDE. I'm extremely happy with what ugBasic became. Right, so it's for example, if I do run a little class with a few kids, teaching them basic, and it would be very simple to use the likes of ugBasic, right, to teach kids nowadays to do little games.
and we need some kids learning how to do some actual programming with basics instead of all this whatever they're trying to do.
Merging 15 libraries together and look, I have a program. Well, yeah, but you didn't write anything.
Scroll, right?
Just merged a bunch of libraries.
That sounds like Python. Ugh.
C is not a low-level language.
It's a high-level assembler.
Right, right. Well, except for KNR, which is actually not that high. Never mind.
I've always come to think of it as a high-level assembler. It's like, look, I got increment instructions.
Right,
for my variables.
Okay, well,
okay.
I guess we're off into events.
Okay. So, of course, VCF West is happening today. Thank you very much, Strick, for showing us around a little bit.
And also tomorrow, so you got another chance to come.
Yep. You got
If
to
you're in
fly
the area.
tonight, and you can be there.
All right, I'll call down and get my plane warmed up.
There you go.
And other
Pick me
fantastic,
up on your way.
other fantastic things to visit here at the Computer History Museum. We've got the replica of the PDP-1, and it plays Space War on a big round screen.
Cool.
We've got
First video
the
game.
two replica. We've got.
Nice.
I'm sorry, that's not a replica. That's a restoration. And we've
Right.
got two restorations
Even
of
better.
IBM 1402s, Churka 1960. It kind of bridged the gap between the mechanical punch card machines and the electronic era of the System 360 that came out in 1964. And
Right, that was like the universal computer that IBM sold for a million years.
the
Wasn't it?
company,
The 1402? Yeah.
they bet the company on the 360 is the story, but the 1401, they I think they were never able to make as many as the demand was. I think it was
Okay, that was the one.
it was very popular. The problem was that IBM rented these machines to you, and when you quit paying, they took them back. And they
Right.
didn't do a good job of keeping them, which means that we were very lucky. We found one of these in Connecticut, but we found the other in Germany where you could actually buy them. And so they got
Oh.
to keep them.
Oh, this is like records
They're
from
leased.
You can't find any because they were leased and they all went back home and they were destroyed. Perfect.
Oh, and there's if you look on YouTube's for 1401, there's a guy in Europe, I think in Germany, has done amazing computer graphic videos simulating what it would look like to be in the data center and demonstrating the operation of these big machines. And it's just so beautifully done. Maybe I should take us on a
virtual
side
tour?
side quest some weekend and talk more about that.
Everyone needs to turn their air conditioner way up, so it's really cold.
Yeah, we've got these 1401s in a room with a raised floor.
Yeah.
So you can
yeah.
Go down with all
Anybody
the cables and snakes if you want.
Anybody ever in a raised floor room for a mainframe room? I have.
I've got one.
Oh,
I had to
my
fix
father is-
one.
That's where I work.
My father worked on companies with those things, so I've been around them for quite a while.
And ours, they never replaced anything. So it started with thick net and vampire taps on the bottom, and then layers and layers and layers and layers of wire. So the things they were working on were only like an inch below the floor because there was 6 inches of wire underneath that couldn't be moved because no one knew what it did anymore, and it was just there.
I remember because there's a grid and there's panels that sit on there that are removable, so they can put equipment on and have the air come up through them. They'd move a little bit and they'd sometimes tip. So you'd walk across the floor and go.
Yeah.
It's like you're not stepping on a solid floor here. So
Yeah, I spent a lot of time as a grad student in the computer science raised floor room, which
They have
wasn't so
that
much
unique-
mainframes as mini computers, but
yep.
Walking on those floors had a unique sound.
Yep, they did. That's what I remember the best.
well, come to the Computer History Museum in Mountain View and walk on ours.
You can do it again.
And
Right.
remember it again. Yeah, I was a
Recorded.
lab tutor, so I'd have to go into the green bar printer and pull people's jobs off because they just didn't let everybody in there. So I run in there and run the stuff out, reload the paper when it's out, grab the new box, feed it in. So,
Don't wear your leather shoes. Yelled at.
good fun times. Okay, so next up, coming up in a couple of weeks, end of the month, I guess.
I
No?
just killed someone I
Nope,
shouldn't
sorry.
have.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
weekend's too is VCF Southeast, which is July 31st, which was yesterday, through the 2nd, which is tomorrow. And this is at the Marriott Renaissance Waverly in Atlanta, Georgia.
And the
And
Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Southern
so
Fried
you can-
Expo.
And
So
it's
you
fun
can-
because there's a lot of people there to play video games, and it also feels like a science fiction convention, sort of in the level
Right.
of enthusiasm.
It all mangles together, actually. So
Mangles
anyway, hopefully,
together is a good phrase.
I think Bill Affing was thinking about who's maybe going to be there. So hopefully somebody will report on it and show us some pictures.
Fair enough.
Okay, up after that, September 12th and 13th at the Schaumberg Convention Center in Schaumberg, Illinois, which is west of Chicago, is the VCF Midwest, which is the largest VCF that's currently going. And Schaumburg Convention Center is pretty good size, and I think they're renting most of it. So
Indeed.
anyway, big happenings. A lot of people show up. A lot of YouTube personalities show up. It's a place to go for retro.
If you go to one, this is the one. If you're in the Midwest, this will get you the biggest bang for your buck.
Most amount of stuff, most amount of people.
Yeah, wasn't it last year they started off with 2 rooms, and as it got closer and closer, they had to open up more and more rooms.
Yeah, it's
exhibit floors.
Schaumburg has like a football field, and then another football field, and then another football field that you can open up, and they open 2 of them. So this year they may have to open that 3rd football field. We hope.
It'll be cool.
It's a big, and then there's a pizza restaurant right there in the thing, so you can. It's a good party. It's the. If we could put CoCo Fest there, we would, but we don't have that first football field worth of CoCo yet.
Looks like Bill wasn't able to make it to VCF Southeast. Something came up. Okay.
Oh, darn.
Okay, coming up after that is Tandy Assembly at its new location at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel at the Cincinnati Airport, which is really in northern Kentucky. This will be October 2nd through October 4th. Should be a nice venue and a lot closer to a major airport for air travel. There is a Facebook link where you can go to find out more information. And again, this is the other Tandy event each year that covers all the Tandys, not just the Tandy Color Computer.
I will have a table.
You'll have a table? Oh, excellent.
Oh, nice.
And hopefully you can report. And the only other thing we have coming up here, 2 more stories. The second VCF Montreal, which is first one was earlier this year. This one is going to be now in November. So November 7th and 8th. And it's a new location as well. I don't know where it's not where it was held last time, but that's okay. And it should be a little bit warmer, being only November. Yes, Strick?
Oh, nope, that wasn't me.
All right. Gotcha. Thought it was you. Anyway,
I would love to be there.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have some people that'll report on that. We had some cool people from the CoCo community last time that showed up. Let's see. And the last one we have is the RetroSC in Brazil. This is going to be, let's see, large contingent of CoCo clones like the CP400 and the Codem X. And actually, you're still on here, Erico?
Yep, I'm around.
Okay, November 7th, 2026. So this is what, springtime, I guess, late spring and middle spring in Brazil.
Almost summer.
Almost summer. Yep. Okay, and you're going to be there soon?
Nice.
For sure. And I think I'm gonna use 4 tables.
All right.
And I still don't have we are very early in the schedule of what's going to happen during the show, right? I will probably be talking with CoCo friends.
Be quiet.
Whoa.
Sorry.
If I can.
The computer took over.
That's okay.
Yeah, just turn it down.
You.
I'll stop it.
Anyway. We'll probably, for example, the one picture you see here is in another town. It's a different location of the show here in.
Well, this is the old one, I guess they're running, right?
Yeah, it's like a compilation of past events. I think they are celebrating some years. So they're celebrating 10 years or 12? I can't remember now. 20.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, okay.
So the video is like a history thing, and what I do expect to have the side of things apart from the hardware people are constructing this year, and software, right? Especially the ones from Maurizio Matti, the disk analyzers and everything. Those are pretty good. So we are probably gonna have them going on, and hopefully we're gonna have something good on the FujiNet side of things. So maybe we can have CoCo connected with those high scores. We can allow kids to play and send the high score to a table online. And we will see. We'll start working and discussing these things this next month. But it's a pretty good show. It covers a whole bunch of different machines, so you get a chance to see the Brazilian clones, right? Of all kinds. And in Brazil at this time, at the place I live, it's it's wonderful. It's a very nice place to be. So if you guys are willing to come around, let me know, and I can help you with whatever you need.
Okay.
Keep us informed on the developments and stuff. We'd like to know more as they come up. So.
Oh yes, as I get to the more news on the event, I'll bring it over.
Okay.
I lost your screen share there, Rick.
What am I sharing?
Yeah, just your pretty face.
And his beard.
Yeah, we don't have anything more to do, so I just.
There is one other thing. One other announcement. I think it was last week that Grant Leedy threw it out. CoCo Fest for 2027 is going to be May 14th and 15th. And I believe we're going to be at the same site they were last year.
Indeed, we are.
Excellent. So put that in your calendars.
Now, keep in mind, we did not set the elevator on fire last year.
Really?
We must do better.
We did not have a visit from the fire department.
Right.
You guys are slipping. I not show up for 1 year.
We're slipping.
Well, wait a minute. The years you show up, we get the fire department. The year you don't show up, we don't.
Oops.
Completely coincidental. Honest.
Strange.
Hey, it's not my fault that the elevator got stuck.
Or the birds build a nest in the lamps.
Yeah, exactly. So Exile says CrusyBasic has a crazy H server for FujiNet in the package. For like game sharing?
I wouldn't know.
It looks like it's got FujiNet support in the
built into it, huh?
Missions as well.
Oh, nice. Just write your program for FujiNet and be done with it.
Yeah, I saw a thing here. It says that it has portable APIs: tile, sprite, file, graphics, cell, image, input, sound. Write once and run on multiple systems. So it sounds like they're have a translation layer.
Yes, it even compiles to 64-bit Windows. Not that we be careful.
Oh, okay. So if you want to win the game on challenge, just compile it to Windows 64-bit and right there.
Anyway, should we look at this CrusyBasic, see what's going down?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mark B, I think that's all the news that Rick was able to gather this week. And we probably missed something, especially with Facebook, but that looks like all we have right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm burned out on Facebook for a while. I'm a little traumatized by that.
Well, they messed it all up. You can't look at the recent posts. You have to look at
everything.
Go back until you think you've picked everything up. And let's be honest, we aren't as informative as Curtis, so it doesn't take as long to say what we know.
We tried to drag it out.
Yeah, we tried.
It's all right.
Oh yeah, no, Marco. Oh
yeah,
it's not July anymore.
What's this? Oh, my calendar. Yeah, sorry.
That's a problem. You're a day late.
You see that, but the calendar I had on the wall said June until yesterday.
Oh, get down in shame.
His calendar was so small we couldn't see it.
So at least they got 1 day of visibility before I got to change it again.
That's what we get for not having real-time clocks.
Right? Good point.
Yep. Okay. I guess we're ready to put a fork in this one.
Sorry, you only got 2 hours and 15 minutes this week.
Oh, no.
Play some games instead.
Well, at least it's, well, we have a cold front down here, so it's not so blessedly hot.
So what, it's 95?
91.
Okay.
So
Proper
it's a cold front.
All the way down to 91, yeah.
Right.
We should get to something like a massive multiplayer kind of game on FujiNet on the CoCo. So then if the
Yeah.
show is only 2 hours, we could spend the next 2 hours playing with everybody.
Right, right.
Well, we had one 2 years ago, and we need to revive it. That
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
FujiNet though. That was RickNet.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But we could make it work on both.
We need
Yes.
both, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it-
we
and
should
that
do
would make
that.
sense because something like that would be almost like more turn taking, which would help for any delays. So
Sure.
Okay.
This concludes another episode of the CoCoNation, the world's leading live interactive talk show featuring the Technicolor computer. For all things the CoCoNation, visit us on the web at thecoconation.com. We'd love to hear from you. Send feedback, suggestions, even segments via email to show@thecoconation.com. The CoCoNation show would not exist without the community and its cast and crew. The CoCoNation theme song, copyright 2022 D. Bruce Moore, mixed, mastered, and produced by D. Bruce Moore. The CoCoNation is over. Join us on the CoCo Discord server.
CoCo forever.
So, Ron, the burning question is, did you have to climb that tower?
What tower?
Ron,
No, I did not. No, hell no.
okay, good. And you're not rushing your buddy to the hospital?
No, we accomplished our goal.
Ooh, good. Cat, what do you want? All right. Then, hang on, let me get
The
rid of
catapult.
the cat. Yep, let me get him over here.
Boing.
Well, it's 107 here, so
Ooh.
You can keep it.
raining? Not raining?
no rain.
Okay,
rain.
dry heat.
When has it rained?
Arizona doesn't do rain, do they?
We
Yeah,
have
they do.
probably had a half-inch so far this year.
Oh,
Almost a
wow.
half inch.
Yeah,
And
What
it's
was that?
August.
January,
Blood.
February.
0.52 inch.
0.52.
Wow.
Yeah, we had that since the show started.
Gosh, man.
All right.
That's
Well, until next week, see you guys later. See you Thursday.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Come to the Game On
Bye.
Challenge, 8
Later.
p.m. Eastern.
Bye.
One of my
Be
mouse
there.
work.